So, I'll be taking you on tips on how not to get distracted. I have a couple of tips to walk you through in a couple of minutes on how not to get distracted. So let's look at the first tip. Always keep your vision and your goals in front of you. Earlier, I wanted to say, keep your vision and goals in mind. But you see, if it's in your mind, you can still forget. You must always keep it in front of you, always. Now, when your vision and your goals is in front of you, it's the only way or is the only benchmark to know if what you're doing is right or not. So ask yourself these questions. These friends I'm keeping, these activities I'm about to embark on or engage in, does it align with my goals and vision? The reason why people go to school and come out with third class, 2-2, is just because, not because they're unintelligent, but because they were distracted, they forgot their vision, they forgot their goals. It was in their mind, but it was not always in front of them. Write down the vision, make it plain so that you can run with it. Don't forget the first tip, always keep your vision and your goals in front of you. Let it be your reason for eliminating anything around you. Always think about your vision to approve any task, to approve any friend, to approve any trip. The second tip is always make sure you reduce the chaos in your day by focusing on 2 to 3 important tasks every day. To help my focus, I use the project management tool that we call MOSCO to prioritize my day. Now, MOSCO is an acronym for must do, should do, and could do. So I look at my task, all I want to do in a day. What are the must do? And what are the should do? And what are the could do? Then I narrow my must do down to 2 to 3 tasks and I focus on it. Tip 3, do those tasks as soon as possible. As you wake up from your bed, in fact, I tell you, even if you can do it before having your bath or after having your bath, run. Before the day's distractions, before those things that will get your attention, your energy is still very high in the beginning. Jump on it. No dulling, no distractions, no checking of the phone, no checking of status. Jump on your task before you get distracted. So tip 4, control your internal distractions. Most people have so much noise going on in their mind and that distracts you. One of the ways you can control internal distractions is by focusing on a deadline. Don't forget, in school days, while we're still in school, when you sit down to read, it can be so difficult to focus until you have your timetable, the exam timetable is released, and you have 2 weeks to go. Then that deadline brings about everything you have to make sure you just focus. So control your internal dialogues, internal distractions. Some people, while they're reading, they're thinking pizza, they're thinking boyfriend, they're thinking girlfriend, they're thinking status. I've not checked my status a long time. Focus. Take out all those internal distractions by setting a deadline for yourself. A dream without a deadline is nonsense. Tip 5, remove external distractions like friends, phones, TV. Some people, you have to shut down the internet to make sure your phone will not you won't have prompters telling you that you have a message. All external distractions. And sometimes some people, you need to wake up early in case you want to study or you want to read and your kids will distract you, then you need to wake up early, like 4 a.m. to make sure you get the first 3 hours take out all external distractions. Some people even go and isolate themselves. You need to focus on your focus. And one of the ways that people get distracted more is the external distractions, things that will draw you back. So take them out, then you can focus more. Now, tip 6, you need to improve your focus practice. You can rehearse being focused, you can do more rehearsal. And how do you do this? Spend time to meditate. Take like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, no distractions. Tell yourself you're meditating. It helps rehearse this. And also there's a method we call the Pomodoro method. The Pomodoro method. And I call it you taking focus sprints. Tell yourself that in the next 30 minutes, nothing's going to distract me. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just this I'm going to focus on. Then you take short breaks in the between, maybe another 5 minutes break, check your phones, then come back to your task again. We call it Pomodoro method. Sit down and take focus sprints. And I can tell you start practicing focus. You need to practice it because you get more competence in the art of focusing when you practice every day. Tip 7, manage your momentum. And when you talk about manage your momentum, it's about maintaining certain level of consistency. Now, the devil is in the routine. Discipline, continuous focus on your goal. Being disciplined means you practice routine consistently. Now, what I've realized is, when you stop focusing on your goal and you leave it, you take some long breaks, like you're trying to read for exam and you just shut down for 2 weeks, before getting back again is going to take some time. So you don't want it because that 2 weeks might cost you another 4 weeks to get back to the same pace. So even when you don't have time, make sure, even when during Christmas, weekend, make sure you do 2 more pages of the book. If you cannot read 20, just make sure you're just on it. Keep your momentum so that you don't lose focus and get distracted. I guess I've helped you a bit to assist you in maintaining critical focus and improve our lives. For you to be a focus in life, you need to learn how to focus. It's now high time you do it now. Now. No other time, but now. Thank you, and see you in my other episode. Have a wonderful time.
Seed Academy, empowering people.